Hello guys, this is Miss Ana Luisa Bermea and today we will work on language. So go and get your notebook and pens. Correcting run-on sentences is the class of today. When two sentences run into each other, they make a run-on sentence. Copy that in your notebook and run-on sentence on red. Do not use run-on sentence in your writing. A run-on sentence can be corrected by writing each complete thought as a separate sentence. Remember to use capital letters and end marks correctly. Capital letters in red and end marks in red. Another way to correct run-on sentences is to make it into a compound sentence. You make it by using a conjunction such as and, but, or to connect the sentences. Copy that in your notebook. Okay, here is an example. It says 3 ways to correct run-on sentences. Add a comma and a conjunction, make 2 sentences, or use a semicolon to separate the independent clause. Run-on sentence. Here is an example of a run-on sentence. Some jobs require special clothing. These clothes provide protection. If you pay attention, it has 2 subjects, 2 predicates, 2 ideas. Let's reread the sentence. Some jobs require special clothing. These clothes provide protection. Always try to think what it says in Spanish. Algunos trabajos requieren ropas especiales. Una idea. Estas ropas proveen protección. Segunda idea. So try always to think where does one idea ends and where the other begins. Now we can correct this by writing a compound sentence. Some jobs require special clothing, comma, and these clothes provide protection. We call this kind of sentence compound because it has 2 ideas and the conjunction. The other way to correct the sentence is to make 2 separate sentences. Some jobs require special clothing, period. These clothes provide protection, period. Has 2 capital letters, 2 end punctuation. Give me a second. I missed a letter here. So we're going to add it here. Sentences. Sorry. Okay, copy that in your notebook. And here's an activity. Directions and examples. Said sentence 1 through 9, but only we have 7. Here we have only 7. 1 through 7 have 2 independent clauses. That means 2 ideas. Separate the 2 independent clauses with a period or, and, so, or, and but. If you write compound sentences, you use these conjunctions, okay? These are the conjunctions that can be used if you want to write compound sentence. You use this for compound. For compound sentences, okay? Let's read the example. Jennifer lives in Lynn. She loves to live near the ocean. Here we have a comma, but is missing the conjunction, so it's incorrect, okay? So let's read the correct one. Jenny lives in Lynn, period. She loves to live near the ocean. So right here, they use 2 separate sentences that begins with a capital letter, ends with a period, then begins with a capital letter, and ends with a period. We call it separate sentences. Now let's read the other way to correct the sentence. Jennifer lives in Lynn, comma, and. They use the comma and the conjunction. She loves to live near the ocean. Okay? So you have to write the 2 ways. That means there are 7, so we'll need 14 answers, okay? Correct these sentences. Kenya lives in Somersville. She takes the boat home. So let's identify where does the sentence begin. We know that Kenya is with a capital letter and it ends here. So that means we have Kenya with capital letter, Somersville with a period, and then we have to use capital letter for she and another period, and it's separate. If we want to write it as a compound sentence, we should use comma and the conjunction and she takes the bus home. Okay? I will help you with the second one. Maggie works in dining services. She has a lot of fun talking to the students. Now, remember that she is the pronoun that takes the place of a noun, the antecedent of the first sentence. So we know that Maggie is one subject and she is another subject. So right here is where each sentence one ends and the other begins. So you should write Maggie works in dining services, period, capital letter. She has a lot of fun talking to the students. Or to write a compound, because you have to write the two ways to correct the sentence. Maggie works in dining services, comma, but she has a lot of fun talking to the students. Okay, I will help you with number 3. Berta has a new grandchild. She is very proud and happy. So we know that Berta and she are subject, so we know where each sentence ends and begins. Write Berta with capital letter and write a period right here. Berta has a new grandchild. Or it could be an exclamation point. Okay? She is very proud and happy. It could be another exclamation or another period. And to write a compound, Berta has a new grandchild, comma, so she's very proud and happy. Remember, whenever you use the conjunction, you use the comma and the conjunction. I want you to finish the activity. It will be 14 answers. Run on sentence. Next to each sentence, write run on sentence or correct. Electricians often wear rubber gloves. Electricity cannot go through rubber. It has two ideas. It does not have punctuation or commas or conjunction. So it's incorrect or run on sentence. So let's write run on sentence. Run on sentence. Run on sentence. Let's do number 2. Some dancers wear special shoes. The toes are stiff. So it has 2 sentences. No punctuation, no comma, no conjunction. So it's a run on sentence. Okay? Okay, let's read number 3. Rita is a police officer in my city. It has one idea, capital letter, punctuation. So this one is correct. I want you to read carefully the rest of the sentences yourself and identify if it has one idea or 2 ideas. And if it has 2 ideas, is it written correctly? Has the 2 end marks? Or if it has the comma and the conjunction, okay? And send me the activity. And remember, anything is possible. Anything can be. See you soon. Goodbye, guys. A ver, si quiero terminar. Ah, no.